In this video, we're going to be identifying the slope and the y-intercept of linear equations that are written in slope-intercept form. If you remember, the slope is the number in front of x, and the y-intercept is the one that's by itself. So in this problem, the slope is 7 over 2, and the y-intercept is -3 because this has a minus sign. So we have two equations here. Okay, m. Remember, slope-intercept form, the m is in front of x and the b is out here. So on this one, -2 is my slope. That has a +3, so 3 is my y-intercept. Okay, on this one, this just has a 4x. So the slope is 4. There's nothing out to the side, so this means the y-intercept is 0. It's going to go through the origin. Okay, on this one, we've got y equals x minus 3. Remember, there's an imaginary 1 there. So the slope is 1. This has a -3, so that means the y-intercept is -3. Now on this one, there is no x. There's y equals. So since there is no x right here, that means the slope is 0. This could have also been written as 0x plus 5. Because this is just a number and it doesn't have an x, that means that is the y-intercept. Okay, now on these, I've got to get the y by itself. Okay, so it's not in slope-intercept form. It has to be written like this first. So we've got to get this by itself. So I'm going to subtract 2x to the other side. And remember, when we write it in slope-intercept form, this has to be in front. The x has to be in front. So that is a -2x, and that is a +8. So now the slope is -2. And the y-intercept is 8. Again, I need to get the y by itself, so I've got to move this over to the side. So I'm going to +9. Now remember, these are not like terms, so we can't actually add them together. We just write it as an expression, and the x comes first. So that is -1/2, and that's going to be a +9. Now, if you remember, sometimes it's written with the x and the y both on the left side. So we've got to solve to get the y by itself. So the first step is you move the x to the other side. So this we had to subtract over. You write the x in front, and then you're going to divide by the number that's in front of y, and you have to simplify it. So negative divided by negative gives you a +5/3, and 2 divided by -3 gives you a -2/3. So the slope is 5/3, and the y-intercept is -2/3. So let's do some examples. First step, I've got to move this to the other side. So it's negative, so I'm going to add 3x. Again, I cannot add those together because they are not like terms. Okay, and I want to write the x in front. So it's going to be 3x, and that's a +6, so +6. Now I need to divide by 2, and I have to divide everything by 2. And then I'm going to simplify. Well, 3 divided by 2 does not simplify. I want to keep it as a fraction because that represents rise over run. 6 over 2 does simplify, and that's 3. So now we can determine our slope and y-intercept. The slope is the number in front of x, so that's 3 over 2, and b is just 3. Okay, again, I need to, first step, move the x to the other side. Okay, so it's positive, so this time I have to subtract it. Okay, once again, the x goes in front, and I'm just writing this as an expression because those do not simplify. And now I need to divide by 2. So, -8 divided by 2 is -4x, and 10 divided by 2 is 5. So the slope is -4, and the y-intercept, b, is 5.